Okay, so hey girly, I'm back doing your message. Shout out to L for coming to get a read from me. I was actually out and about when I was getting your let me just make sure you can hear me. I was actually out and about when I was actually getting your messages, so I texted them to myself. Let me see. Can I hear myself though? I think you can hear me. I think everything should be fine. Um I'll just let me text this link to myself. I didn't want any interruptions while I did the live, so I'm gonna post this afterwards. That's so funny. There's random there's this random hair company that's always sending me ads, and it just says, "Who said you can't rock a high ponytail?" High ponytail. Maybe something with your hair, your new look. Maybe Spirit saying like get a new look, or make sure you're doing like you're extra beautifying yourself right now. Because this person could be watching you whether you know it or not. All right, let me just see. Damn, can we get through the ad, please? Thank you. We know we can hear the ad. All right, perfect. So actually, I had started a reading for you. It was a few minutes. Then I was like, I started a reading for you, right? And then I did a reading at the damn train station. I started doing a reading at the train station. It was all this commotion, people going there, people coming from different directions, and I just thought it was like so synchronized. I was like, man, there's so much going on between you and this person that I did take it as a sign that Spirit was just like, yeah, don't record this right here. Like, this is not the space or the environment, but this has a lot to do with what she's experiencing. So honestly, this person Danny, that you were expressing, um you have you've had this, I guess you could say, a bit of this on and off connection with. um I feel like the transits got this person going through a loop right now. So if this person be a little up and down, that's where that's coming from. Something about them catching up with like where they already were supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's the vibe that's going on. Like something about you maybe keep this person aligned, or you helped um realign this individual. Okay. Um so let me see what else we get out here. I wonder if the cards are still in here. Oh, they are. Okay, perfect. They're at the top. So these was the cards that I got, and then I didn't even know the High Priestess was chilling at the top of the deck. So you had got the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. If you're like wondering, it's just to give you some proof, so you know for a fact that I really was trying to record a video for you. See, Four of Cups in there, and then Seven of Pentacles. This is me at the train station trying to record it, and then the Page of Wands. Okay. So I only record like I wonder what I said. Hold on. You can use it to start me off. Quick reading while I'm out. I'm just gonna pull out random cards. I already see the Six of Cups. Oh, and the Six of Cups kept coming out. I see the Four of Cups as well, and I see the World card. So the World. That was another right now, one. Being asked to like reevaluate this connection. Reevaluate the connection. Kind of already doing it. I'm gonna go in more, but just wanted you to see it. Outgrow have the Four of Cups again. It came out twice too. I had put the cards back and then it came back out. And the Page of Wands. Let me see. And that was the whole video. So yeah, this same Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and Page of Wands. And okay, let me read you what I have wrote. And then the devil was just on the side. You know what I'm saying? And so what I wrote to myself, I'm gonna honestly just say, how I be. All right, so it says he's feeling insecure and weak. Don't waste your time. He's not maybe ready. Something about the train station honestly just made me feel like he's in transit. Like he's trying to make his way back towards you to communicate. Mercury retrograde could even be naturally bringing back a conversation between you guys. If you guys have been on and off type vibe, but there's something about that train station. It just made me feel like it's not you, it's him. Like he needs to, like I was just sitting down trying to charge my phone. I wasn't out trying to figure out where I was going. I actually was waiting on someone for to take some photographs, but the photographer didn't bring their camera, and we were like, all right, we'll reschedule till Friday. Right. So they was just trying to get to know me, build rapport type shit, right? But the way everything was happening, it just made me look at things from a different perspective, right? Because I was recording as he came, and then I had to stop recording the video because I thought I had more time. But I say all this to say, when I was seeing the trains, this is the space that I got the message from. So he may not be ready. It's almost an energy of preparation. It's not that the offer's not there. It's not that the offer's not around. I think the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups is there. It's not that there's not love there. There's love, okay? But there's something about him not being in sync or in alignment with where you're going in your life. And it don't even necessarily mean he's out of sync or he's not in alignment. It just means like this is what you're going to kind of be experiencing if you continue to entertain him. So it says he's feeling insecure and weak. Don't waste your time, or feeling like you shouldn't. Maybe he's not saying this, but his energy is giving like you shouldn't waste your time. Like he's not ready, kind of waiting on you to give in before he acts right. I wrote, this is everything I wrote to myself. I always write messages to myself. You can see my name right there, JDB. So it says, so yeah, kind of might be waiting for you to give in so then he can act right. It's almost like he wants permission to act out a little bit, or to come correct. So like if you give in, then he knows how far he can kind of go. You can reach out, however, for clarity and closure, but don't expect anything from him or for things to change if he's not already willing to on his own. That could be the past person too, by the way. Just trying to make you think everyone is the same. But yeah, it could be a final test or lesson before the real love comes in, or this could be like your final test or lesson just with him and his toxic little ways. Okay. So it says, I feel like I wrote that I feel like this person has to do the person for you that also it could be a newer love offer that's coming in, which is that Ace of Cups. Or is this person, they definitely have something to do with your mission, like your everyday routine mission, or something that is building up towards something you're doing every day that's building up to a larger goal. And they won't have you questioning yourself because maybe this other past energy did. I do feel like the past person is trying to interfere still, but it's not working. Like you're able to see it now, like the manipulation, the communication problems when weird chaos magic happens, and now you and your person, he was just fine, and then y'all start acting weird, right? You're able to detect that more in your relationships. Like, oh, I feel like there's somebody pulling on my energy. So I think this is like a good person because I think they're able to notice it too. They just may not be as equipped or aware as you are with like the tarot and everything on how to like slay shit early and not let it fester or grow into a monster. Like not how to demon slay. You're more aware on how to demon slay. You could be teaching them this. Honestly, anyone that makes you question yourself and who you are, not for personal growth, is a red flag. So if they're making you question yourself and it's not for personal growth, like a therapist will question you, but it's not so that you pick yourself apart. It's more to make you look within. If this person's making you question yourself in a negative sense where you're kind of like picking yourself apart, be careful. It says you have, or that could be the past person once again. It says, you have come so far and done so much work, you deserve reciprocation. And Spirit is saying, pull back completely from anyone not giving you that, or that's playing mind games or playing games in your energy, like aka playing your face. And that's how you win against any and all manipulation, or even just like your energy. Protect yourself from your energy being harvested in an unfair manner, like you not over giving to them when they're not giving to you. It says, if you're confused, yeah, pull back, make them give you clarity on what's going on, because you're not just because you're in a person's in a relationship or connection with a high priestess doesn't mean you should have to constantly mind read your person. You're also a woman with feelings who wants to know what's on your person's mind, and you shouldn't have to do black backflips and hula hoops, jump through hula hoops to know what your person's feeling. So it says, that like that's unfair to you, because at that point I mean that person hasn't done proper spiritual work, and they're expecting you to kind of like save the day all the time or keep the relationship afloat. But it's like, if you stop mind reading, then if the relationship stops, then there's no real relationship there. You know what I'm saying? On a in a spiritual sense. So that helps you not attract another narc, or create a narc, or someone who feels like they have the authority to harvest and play with your energy like that when you're a high priestess. No, you need somebody who's mature in spirit, okay? Or he needs to mature up, because he might think leading with sex, you notice my big dick card, is how he's going to get you, but that's why he's sitting there waiting for a text from you, and you're rejecting him because you're like, that's not how we get down. Like, that's toxic. So you're doing the right thing if you already pull back and you're like, yeah, no. So it says you're suing, seeing things clearly. Also, you could be suing his ass in the spirit if you can't literally, or anybody who ever tried you or worked against you, or even unintentionally did. It says he might want commitment, but he needs to know if he doesn't. He might want commitment actually if you reach out, but he needs to know in some way that if he doesn't do his part, uphold his part, the relationship is going to fail. Like, you're not the only one here who's supposed to be like juggling, make sure you guys are both straight. And I mean juggling in the sense of like managing the relationship. That's toxic for you, and taking you out of this energy and feeling like someone trying to make you feel like you're the one controlling them. You're not doing shit. They want to be here. That's why they keep coming back in your energy and coming back around. All right. And then that keeps you guys out of that toxic tethered cord. That helps you cut the cord. So it says, don't get feisty. Wait for a moment to express yourself to him after y'all have connected in person. Try not to have any arguments or anything on text or call. Always converse your issues first in person. If you haven't already been probably doing this, Lauren, I know you probably not know you, but I know of your energy, and you probably already been doing this. It says, there could be, I wrote a lot for you. I wrote a little because I was on the train. I didn't know if I was going to remember. There could have been a slight separation between y'all for you to see what you need out of this connection for a reason. Basically, this whole energy I just gave, this download I just gave you, this is probably huge confirmation on what you've been waiting for, on if you should reject this person or if you should just accept the offer. But you now know the devil you're dealing with, because everybody has devils, right? So it says, so if you renew this spiritual contract, this spiritual relationship or contract, just know that he is who he is right now, and that could be what you're signing up for, potentially getting through. That could be what you're getting throughout this connection or dealing with him. Like, who he is right now. Everybody got demons. Everybody got baggage. That's who you're dealing with. That's him and his shit. That's him in his worst. You've seen him in his worst form. Okay, so if you don't feel like, if you love that person to the highest heavens, to the lowest hells, and you feel like, man, I could deal with that. Like, yeah, that might come back around in weird ways, but you don't feel like you're taking on this person karma, like their karmic cycles, but you feel like they can deal with it themselves. That's just what right now, this is like this tough, rough spot that y'all are in. This is like the worst, I guess it could get. This is y'all worse, if that makes any sense. Okay. So if this is not really nothing and you feel like y'all can make a comeback from this, or y'all have been in the midst of that, then keep working it out. If you feel like it's like, oh, this is way too much pressure or causes me way too much stress, then you might want to not renew the contract. But if you feel like, Everybody's twin comes with something. Nobody's fucking just perfect. Everybody comes with some type of baggage, some type of pain, some type of trauma, some type of their demons. And as long as they're in control of that shit, then it won't control y'all relationship or destroy y'all. You get me? So it says, so yeah, this you gotta this. It says, so you kind of now know what you're signing up for throughout the connection, unless you decide you want to attract better, which is probably gonna make him want to get his act together soon. So be kind to just get your closure. Then watch, he don't want to end the cycle. He's not gonna want to end the cycle too once you just get your closure. I don't know why they said that, but it's something about you letting him go with all love and respect for him, even if it's not meant to be. Like, I want to see you be happy. That's actually going to make him be like, he might change his mind on how he wants to like show up for you. Because he could maybe already feel like you're about to be done. It says, but command rather than demand through your actions how you want to be treated, to lay out the standards you both should be upholding as a partner who work together. If he's not working with you, he's basically working against you, knowingly or unknowingly, which is this devil energy. I would only open the door if he's truly helping you evolve and grow as a person. So if you feel like the relationship 70%, I would say 70, not 50, but 70 to 80%, the relationship helps you evolve and it keeps you in this Empress High Priestess like your natural element. Okay, see where I would get closure. If that's what you need to know, if you're trying to figure out, that was the question. Should you reach out to this person? I am getting for you so you can take your power back, yes, but you don't really need to. I would kind of let, it's like a tough cookie. You could either let this person fold to their own demonic ways and come back towards you, or you could, it's kind of like if you reach out, you're going to expedite shit. And you hold on. If you reach out, you would be expediting an ending that needs to happen. Regardless, y'all are going through like an ending beginning type of thing. The contract between y'all is over because this devil, this demon or whatever he's dealing with has been identified, right? The thing is, you're gonna get new love offers, and I just don't want you to dub them because you're waiting for this person to get it right. So it's kind of like, what she should do if she reaches out. If you reach out, he's gonna want to ascend into a connection with you. It's just like, I just don't know where the hesitation is coming from. Where's the hesitation coming from? Okay, I heard it's coming from his end because he knows he's gonna have to show up right. So he does respect you, if you want to know that. Like he does, he knows not to play with you. Like, oh, he knows. They said that's what the hesitation's for. Because I was like, what the fuck is the hesitation for? Because he does respect you. He doesn't want to lose you because of like his own ways or his own. This could even be fear and anxiety. This may not even be a demon exactly. This could just be like, or his own karmic bullshit. This could just literally be his own fears. And then we have the death card. So this is, like I said, this is going to naturally end. This is going to naturally end. But it's not an ending of like, I always say like sometimes things need to end so they could begin better. Like at least needs to end so then you can figure out, do I want to stay here or do I want to leave? I kind of feel like you spiritually already opted to leave. That's why this is ending. And this person has a short window to change. And if you reach out, you may expedite the window for him. Where it's like he has to instantly make a decision or he has to like just deal with his demons. Basically. So I'm going to kind of cut it right there. That's kind of what I'm getting. This was going to end regardless. I just wanted her to say hi. Because she always has some shit to say. Go. So Moon wanted to say hi. So basically, girl, it's kind of like an energy of a person living rent free in your head, and they're not supposed to be there. So they got naturally evicted out of your energy. I feel like any man in your life that doesn't plan on actually committing to you, and they know you're a high priestess, they kind of know what you're destined to have. Spirit's going to cut their ass off naturally, even if they don't want to get it together. So it's kind of giving me the vibe his ass is getting spiritually evicted out your life, and the only way he's going to be able to get this access that he has right now currently back, he's going to have to make some spiritual payments regardless, whether it's with you and doing the work and ascending and getting himself out of this rut and ascending into this. It literally says preparing for union. It's about preparation, whether it's him going to prepare himself and get himself together. It could be in the next 6 months, 7 months, and he's coming through with a solid offer and he has a sense of direction of where he's taking you. Once again, I said whoever you're supposed to be with has something to do with your purpose. They're going to keep you on point. They're not going to throw you off and have you all like in your head, especially not about anything that's not about personal growth. So this person is having a hard time admitting they got to go. They got to go if this is the energy they want to live in your energy with. If they want to live in your energy with this guy, no. You already have your own demons to deal with. You shouldn't have to deal with his and yours. So I kind of feel like he's like almost like I don't even want to finish the reading, but it's wrapping up. It's like a cycle is inevitably here, and it's like they're gonna have to make a different change. If you expedite the process and reach out, that's like you basically telling, like that's like me being a landlord and being like, yeah, actually, we're not gonna be able to give you an extension to stay here. You got to go. You paid it. You said you didn't want to renew the lease. You have to leave. There's something about him needing to make a choice to renew it and choose to do the work to continue the cycle. If he's not going to make that choice, he can fake his energy all he's want. He can have the biggest dick ever. He can have big dick energy all he wants, but he's having like a ego death. It's like his ego is hurt right now because he's like, what you mean? You my twin or you my person? You don't get to just call this set. That's just it when it is. And it's going to be bad too if you already have somebody in your energy with the Ace of Cups who's already coming in trying to offer like everything or just coming straight correct. Because it's kind of like you're gonna move in and you're gonna pay this we're gonna renew this lease and we're gonna do it right without this fucking devil energy. Because the devil energy is on the side. It's not even in the reading no more. So I know this energy was bothering y'all connection. Or he gonna goddamn move on. He gonna kick this devil energy to the side, this toxic behavior, destructive behavior, whatever his toxicity. Everybody got a thing, a vice, a thing, right? He gonna kick that shit he gonna kick something like a bad habit, or he gonna be left outside in your world with them bad habits or with them those bad ways of thinking. The whatever he's doing to restrict himself, but he's kind of doing it to himself. So I hope this message helped you because I had a struggle kind of like delivering it. It's like this person doesn't know if they want to move or they want to stay. That's kind of what it's giving. It's like stay here and build the house into your dream house, or give up the fucking house and sell it. But he basically has to give it up. Okay, this energy, usually I'll call us out if it's on our side, like, oh, we need to do this and we need to do that and you need to do more shadow work or da. But this is a rare case scenario where I'm like, girl, it's not you. If you reach out, you just gonna expedite shit for him. But if you need to reach out so that you can be free and ascend into this fucking new union, because you don't even want to waste your time to figure out what if he gonna stay or if he gonna go. That's kind of what it's giving. He don't know if he want to stay. Then baby, you're gonna end up. I feel like you're naturally already ending the contract, and he's just like, nah. You reaching out don't even necessarily mean you trying to come back and fuck with him. That could be just your way of like releasing yourself from it and giving like apathy for the situation, like giving like not apathy, but just disconnecting yourself in a healthy way, not just ending it there and then it's over. Like that's your way of like setting yourself free. They don't want you to set yourself free. That's kind of what I was like, what the fuck is good with this person energy? This person don't want you to set yourself free from them. Because if you reach out, you would expedite the relation. You would expedite everything. And it would expedite into a relationship or it would end just like that. So I'm kind of curious. Are you going to reach out? Or are you going to let him get phased out? I could feel why you want to reach out, because you kind of probably like, what's the wait? What's the point of the wait? Is you hiding something? Is you doing something? Should she wait and just They said yes. You might just want to wait and just let it happen how it's going to happen. There may even be an event or a circumstance that plays out that gives you the clarity and the freedom regardless, or that brings y'all back together so you can know, like, yeah, I made it right. I feel like regardless is going to end. So he going to have to come back, start over, all over again. It's like he trying to build off of where y'all left off. No, y'all need a whole recalibration. It's like he don't want to abide by your rules, but it's all his rules. But what about your rules? What about what make you feel comfortable and what's not? I don't want to say he just all about him and his rules and he just this egotistical narc. I don't think he a bad person. I just feel like he want his way. And that is the contract that's ending. Him getting his fucking way. Having his cake eaten too, even if it's not a literal another female. I don't even feel that energy here of third parties. I actually see him rejecting other bitches, rejecting other energies, and wanting to come towards you. But it's like he wants to come towards you as you're wanting to end it. That's the only thing. If you don't reach out, if you don't reach out, then he's gonna be like, oh, I want to expedite. I want to renew the relationship contract lease. But the only way he's going to get your approval, Moon, get down. The only way he's going to get your approval is unless he acts right. So he even knows he can't come in expecting to start something that is meant to be over. That type of relationship y'all had is over. It's 10 of Pentacles or nothing. So look at the choice he has. He has no choice. He has a choice to be a karmic or be your divine masculine. I would let this nigga reach out. I would not try to make no circumstance situation. I would not try to reach out. You might even have like a spiritual friend or an angel. Something gonna happen where you're gonna get the clarity you need to either walk away or to stay. You're gonna be in this 10 of Pentacles very soon. Maybe within the next 10 months, you're moving into a union, regardless of how this person feels. They're coming with you or they're getting left. They're getting evicted out your life, your energy, your mind. They're no longer living rent-free in your energy, your mind, or they're going to be only able to live rent-free because you're living rent-free in their shit too. And you're probably also going to be in their shit living rent-free. You know what I'm saying? And he paying the bills. Like, that's the only way he's going to be able to keep this going with you. It's like, he's like, how can I get around and have my way? And it's like, you don't. You do what I say, not what I do. I think you have this nigga in the chokehold. You kind of have him in a spiritual, you have this devil binded. His demons don't work on you. His manipulation don't work on you. So he's going to come in, he's going to want the 10 of Pentacles. But you might be like, you got the rent money now, you finally ready. It's like, he better hope that she ain't got nobody else up in there. And that's what he trying to, while you are in your head, because that's really his energy all in his head, trying to figure out, should he reach out to you? So let him reach out. And hopefully he ain't let somebody come slide up. And you know how fast the apartments and rooms and shit be going. Well, you stop living somewhere and then have your shit booked out for the next 12 months. They had already had somebody put a deposit down. So he might be a little scared because he might be worried, like, is somebody gonna put a deposit down and get my bitch before I get her back, or get with her and lock in before I keep the lock, get the key from her ass. What, you took the keys from him? He out. That was the last reading. I don't know if this is the same person, but girl, he knew this was coming. I don't know why he thought he could get his way. He gonna come in asking for love too, asking to love him. Let me see how he feel, and then I'm gonna go. If y'all want to book a 25/25 reading, I linked it down below in the live chat. You can also find it as the first link to my store. You go right to my store, first link in my description box, and it's one of the first things you see when you go to my website. Yeah, they want to be different. They regret their behavior. Yes, you are amazing, and they still care about you. They want to make it right. I know they do. I know they don't want to get kicked out of your world. You don't want to get kicked out of no divine feminine empress, no empress world. They want to make it up to you. That's a cold, cold world. The world already cold. You got the empress. You got kicked out by the divine feminine out in the streets. You ain't even free will take your ass out. I'll fuck with a bitch or a person who take they self free will to fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It had to come down to this, that you got to make the decision. Should you cut that ass off or continue? I feel like you really in your power in this situation. I feel like the ball is really in your court, but it just don't feel like it because he trying to play. I'm telling you, he trying to play games with this devil, but this devil's not going to give him. He's not going to get no payout working with this devil. Like he really think he going, but you not finna finesse no high priestess. I think he mad because your intuition on point, and he really don't want to say you right. It's something about you right about something. He don't want to get. He just so it's like pride is gonna lose. He gonna lose his kingdom to pride, the demon of pride, or he gonna step in his power and be proud that he made the right decisions and gain a whole kingdom with his queen in that bitch. I want more, but I'm scared. I'm telling you, he need to go somewhere. Manifest, tell the universe exactly what you want. And just, be patient. Be patient with this mother lover. And yeah, he gonna want to move. He gonna want to move forward with you, move in with you. And he like, ain't nobody getting my place. Ain't nobody still in my position. Girl, let me go. Now he trying to, he gonna try to come in and get you pregnant. Don't worry, your guardians is watching over the situation. This nigga is a fool. I'm sorry. Whoever this is, they a fool. And you told him like it is. You got me fucked up. You can fool everybody else, but not me. I never met someone like you. I know. You told him, yeah, I know. He's the chaser too, by the way, if you're one. He's the chaser, you're the runner. So yeah, he tried to mirror you to get you to work it out. No, he need to come express that love. He need to come hit you up and express that love with the hammer. If he don't, I'm telling you, somebody gonna come. Somebody gonna put that deposit down, and he know it. So the longer he wait, the more he gonna make you look at him like this devil. I'm not gonna lie. That might make you be like, "Fuck, reaching out. I ain't compromising with nothing." That might piss you off. So I hope he don't goddamn wait. I hope he just rebel against himself because it feels like he needs to break himself out of habits or something. So what can she do? It says you want gifted bitch. They just peep how divinely protected you are. And that's on God. You unfuckwittable. So you just need to know you gifted bitch. It says, I love your new car, home, hairstyle, or whatever you doing. Wow, change, self-love, growth looks good on you. So they see you changing and evolving. They know you ain't worried about their crusty ass. Even if y'all was just talking yesterday or whenever y'all, I mean, I know this is about should you contact them. Even if it feel like, also something about telepathic communication. This person definitely, they be talking to you. And that's probably why you irritate. Like, should I reach out? Because why the hell he all in my ethers? That's, yeah. He doing that because he's trying to figure out he say something. It's not even really you feeling that energy. It's really him. So he trying to get that accepted approval. He trying to get your approval or get you to agree with it. He might try to come in and be like, let's do this or let's do that. It says, I want to see you. Where you at? Reservations booked. See you there. See you there. Text me your ETA arrival time. But he better get it together because he finna get left. Because don't let nobody come in with all these transits going on and come. Girl, I'm scared for him. I don't know what you're going to do. It's really your call. You could tell that motherfucker be gone, or you could let that motherfucker get it together. I almost don't want to leave the reading, but I got to. You paid for your reading. Y'all need the reading. The 25 readings is 30 minutes. Child, I don't know what he gonna do, because it's really your decision. Even if y'all renew it, you ain't gonna be letting nobody in and up out your house doing you any kind of way. So why would you let somebody up in your life? And that's what you're trying to tell him. And he thinking he's still at his mama house. So that's where he gonna be at if he don't get it together. Because if you contact him and he ain't ready, he gonna be at his mama house. Anyways, I hope he don't do that. I hope he play his cards smart. And I don't know. I kind of would just wait and wait and watch the plot. Because sometimes you be like, dang, I want to say this or I want to, and then God have a magical way of releasing you from the whole situation and giving you the tea that you need to know so then you can move. You ain't even got to say nothing. And that's you being the high priestess. And that's what that person could be scared of too, is that they know you going to get the clarity you need to walk away or stay. And one thing I know about high priests, once we motherfucking get that clarity to go, we be gone. We might get 1,000 signs to fuck with somebody, but the moment the signs say leave, We be out of there. We put our 2 weeks in that fast. We put our motherfucking invoice notice. Yeah, we'll be I'll be out of here at this time on this day. We be so fucking fast. So don't let them make you feel bad either. Like, oh, you just leaving me and I'm here now. I'm ready. Give them that energy that they gave you. They pushed it off. You push it off. Okay. Them leasing companies, these companies and these corporations, they don't give a fuck. When you owe, and he don't want to pay up and put in that trust bank and rebuild that trust. You ain't gotta sit there and wait for him to get it together. I don't know what's wrong with him. He finna get keep me posted. Keep us posted, Lauren. Thank you, girl, for getting to read it. Bye, y'all.